Hello everyone, welcome to the Average Angler channel. Today we're doing a bit of a different video, a bit of a talking head, my head talking at you. What the bits of tackle I found really useful this year. What have I used this year that I've not used before that I think, oh, they're good. That's what I've decided to do a little video on that. So I've gone through my tackle box and I've decided to do inexpensive items. I don't know what wants to hear about this £2 bazillion pole that somebody's bought and how they can reach another 2 meters further and blah, blah, blah. This is everyday stuff. The little bits sometimes make a bigger difference. So I've tried to keep it small. Also, I'm not affiliated to any of these products. I'm not sponsored by any of these products. They're just products that I've used and they've made a difference to my fishing. And the first one is the RightWay. The label should say RightWay on it, but it's been used a lot. You will have seen me using this in my videos a lot. It's a very good bit of kit. Quickly, brief explanation of what it is if you've never seen one. That thread there goes onto the end of your landing net handle. And that thread there is your landing net. So it literally sits between your landing net handle and your landing net head. You then can weigh, let me spin it around the right way so you can see. You can then use this scale that's built in. Just before you drop the fish in the net, you weigh it and it gives you the weight to the nearest half pound. Brilliant for keeping inside your net limits, and it has worked really well for me this year. And yeah, I think it's about a year I've had this now. No problems, no issues, it's great. I found one limitation with it, and that is it's too time consuming when you're fishing at Todber and you've got to try and weigh £300-400. But that is the only limitation with this device. Once you get into those sort of matches, you probably should be pretty good at guessing how much you've got in the net anyway. But that's the only time I feel like it's been negative to my fishing was when I fished at Todber. You know, it just slows you down, and if you're catching lots and lots and lots of fish, it slows you down. But when you fishing matches where the weight's like £100, £200, it's not enough. It's not going to make a difference. In fact, if anything, it helps you out because you know you can push your nets to the limit and they'll be right. That's a great bit of kit. Next item is a bit. People are going to go, what? Disgorger, right? Preston disgorger, right? Why is so great about this? Well, I've had this in my box for a while. I used to use Slamo style disgorgers, and I lost mine. And I went to tackle shop and they didn't have one. They had this on the counter and I bought it. And it's great. It unhooks fish like every other disgorger in the world. What's that? Why? Well, it wasn't until I had it for a few weeks and I thought, why is one part blue and one part black? And then I realised that when I unscrew it, it's actually a knot picker. That is the thing that has been the biggest change for me. Having a knot picker on hand all the time, not something I ever used to do as an angler. But that has untangled so many knots that I'd normally be chucking rigs up the bank. But that really super sharp bit there is great. And it's always on hand. So it's a real simple, cheap one, the Preston thing. But what a good idea to put the knot picker in the middle. And I've really found that useful over this year because, you know, you do get in a tangle. Sometimes your rig will jump over and you'll find there's a knot in your rig and you can't get it, it's tightened up too much and you can't loosen it. Whereas you put the knot picker in, boom, it's off. So there's a nice little one. Preston's knot picker disgorger. I don't know what it's called, what the proper name for it is. You'll see him probably lying about your tackle shop. Grab one. Good idea. And then the final product today is a crayon. Okay, what's that, John? That's a crayon. Okay, well it's got written on it a rubber crayon for marking tyres, and that's exactly what it is. It's a bit bent on the end. That's the sunshine that we've been having this year. Has melted it in my box a little bit. Ridiculous heats that we've been having. I use it for marking the depth. So on your pole, you hook your rig up and then you make a little mark on your pole for where your float sits, and then you can move it around. Or sometimes on a butt section, I'll make a little mark on the butt section. I can probably do it on this. It writes on almost anything like that. You see, I've done it there. And you can use that. Sometimes I put it in a butt section, so if I'm fishing halfway down a butt section and I want to hold it in the same place for accuracy, give it a rub. It comes off, but you just got to give it a rub with the part of your thumb. So you don't got to scratch it or scrape it like you have for Tipex, and it's gone. But it's waterproof and it's designed so it won't run off. It's like waxy and it's designed for doing car tyres. They're stupid cheap, but you get like 4 or 5 for nothing. Again, a silly little item, but I've used it this year and I shan't be going back to using Tipex or tape or anything like that. It's just so versatile and it's dead useful for all sorts of things. Keep one in your box, and if you lose it, don't worry about it because they're stupidly cheap. I'll put a link in the description for places where you can buy all of these. These come direct from the Right themselves. These are probably on multiple websites. I'll send you a link if I can find one, and I'll do a link from where I got these from. I'll go through my history. I'm sure I got them off eBay or something for like 4 or 5 for a quid or something stupid. So they're my 3 items. Nice and simple. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing crazy, but it's amazing how these little things cheer you up. So what if there's anything that you've bought this year, little items, I'm not interested in whether you've bought a £3,000 pole. If you bought a £3,000 pole and it hasn't made your fishing better, then why did you buy it? But what about the little bits, the little things you've come across, stumbled across, little tweaks that have improved your fishing? Put it in the description, and maybe I'll have a little play around with them and pick up a few more nice little tips. So thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.